They're all in line. And they're off and running. Once Upon a Time goes the lead on the inside. That's Judge Wingate now moving up in third place as Crooked Heels moves up on the extreme outside under Peter Walsh to challenge for the lead. Once Upon a Time now racing in second place as Crooked Heels goes to lead. Judge Wingate now moving up on the outside fence and drop out of sight. They come back into view at the fence. Crooked Heels with the lead. Judge Wingate racing in second place. It's Crooked Heels on top. Judge Wingate running in second place. Once Upon a Time on the inside racing in third. That's Harvbrook on the outside now challenging for third place as they head towards the next fence. Crooked Heels still showing the way at the fence. Crooked Heels with the lead. They go out of sight again. Crooked Heels had the lead when they went out of view. Crooked Heels still on top. Once Upon a Time now running in second place. Heels close up on the outside racing in second place. Now challenging again for the lead with Once Upon a Time on the inside in third. They approach the next fence. Judge Wingate and Crooked Heels. They head towards the next with Judge Wingate having a slight advantage over Crooked Heels. Harvbrook from the outside in third with Royal Sword close up racing in fourth. Once Upon a Time on the inside in fifth place with Gorfin Lech and Colorful Comet. Tightly bunched with one more time to go around the course. Judge Wingate and Crooked Heels, those two dueling for the lead. Once Upon a Time saving ground on the inside with Harvbrook racing in fourth place. Royal Sword, Colorful Comet there also as they go around the turn and head towards the next fence. Judge Wingate and Gus Brown showing the way as they set and sail over the next. Judge Wingate with the lead. Crooked Heels drops back a bit there, but is in second place, only about a length and a half with Royal Sword, Colorful Comet, and Gorfin Lech as they go out of view again. They'll be at the next fence when they come back into sight. Still dueling on the front end. Harvbrook now has joined Crooked Heels and Judge Wingate, and less than a length separates those three. Crooked Heels from the outside with the lead. Judge Wingate running in second place. Harvbrook from the outside races in third with Once Upon a Time on the inside in fourth. Royal Sword close up racing in fifth place as they head to and over the next fence. Tightly bunched. Still anybody's horse race as they go around the far turn. Once Upon a Time is now moved into second place as Harvbrook races in third with only two more fences to go. Pat Cooney has the lead on Harvbrook. Judge Wingate from the outside races in second place. Looks like Crooked Heels is pulling up. They head towards the final fence. That was Royal Sword going down at the fence. Harvbrook with the lead. Judge Wingate racing in second place. They battle through the stretch with Harvbrook showing the way. Judge Wingate trying to get there. Harvbrook at the wire, and the Pat Cooney wins by about 4 lengths. Judge Wingate in second place, and we've got a photo for third and fourth between Gorfin Lech and Once Upon a Time. They're all in line and they're off and running. As they head towards the first fence, Suncrest from the inside has the advantage under Peter Walsh. Mumble Mood now moving up in the second place with Our Basil racing in third. Suncrest with about a 2.5 length lead over the first fence with Mumble Mood racing in second place. For Me now moving up on the outside into third as they go out of sight briefly. Suncrest with the lead as they went out of sight to come back into view. Suncrest on top. For Me and David DeMichael now moving over 4 lengths farther back racing in third. done in silence with Gatello and Bucktide moving up on the outside as they drop out of sight again. They head towards the second fence. At the second fence, For Me has gone to the lead. Suncrest racing in second place with Mumble Mood now on the inside in third, done in silence there also. For Me showing the way as they head towards the next fence. Suncrest races closest to him in second place with Mumble Mood close up in third. Done in silence racing on the outside in fourth place as they go out of sight again. For Me with the lead. Suncrest with Mumble Mood right off of him racing in third place, done in silence. When they went out of sight, For Me had the lead. They come back into view. For Me still with a length and a half advantage. Mumble Mood now racing in second place. Done in silence from the outside in third with Gatello close up in fourth. Our Basil racing in fifth. As they head towards the next fence, Suncrest is pulling up. For Me and David DeMichael setting the pace, but he's only got a very slight lead as Gatello and Neil Morris now move through on the inside to challenge for the lead. Done in silence from the outside races in third with Mumble Mood right alongside. Our Basil racing in fifth place. Bucktide is sixth, No Wonder. Running Wave and Kybal Art completes the field with about a mile more to go. From the inside, Gatello battles For Me. Those two are neck and neck as they head towards the seventh fence. Gatello has a slight advantage. For Me jumping in second place. Mumble Mood from between horses with Done in Silence on the outside. Advantage. Our Basil races in second place. Done in Silence and Kevin Pallister now starting to make a big move up on the outside. They've moved from third place into second place as they go out of sight again. They come back into view at the fence. Done in Silence has gone to the lead with Gatello right alongside. Gatello regaining the lead as they go up Heartbreak Hill for the final time. Gatello has the lead. Done in Silence on the outside in third with Our Basil racing in fourth place. No Wonder close up in fifth with Mumble Mood on the outside racing in sixth, and For Me is seventh. They go into the turn with Gatello still showing the way. Done in Silence running in second place, and they go out of sight again with less than a length separating the two on the lead. Gatello and Done in Silence do go. Done in Silence has his head out in front. Gatello races closest to him in second place. Tight between those two with Gatello and Neil Morris trying to come back again. Pat Cooney making his move now with No Wonder on the inside in third. They clear the second last. Now they've only got one more fence to go. Gatello with the lead. Cooney goes to the stick on No Wonder with Done in Silence close up in fourth place. Gatello with the lead as they come down to the wire. No Wonder trying to get there on the inside. We've got another photo finish between Gatello and No Wonder. Done in Silence and Mumble Mood. They're all in line, and they're off and running. In the middle, of course, Murray's Ruler goes to the lead with Explosive Light now moving up on the inside. In second place, Dancing on Testimony in third with Gold Coit now moving up to challenge. At the first fence, Murray's Ruler has opened up about a 5-length advantage on Explosive Light. Gold Coit racing in third place with Dancing Explosive Light and challenges for second place. It's 5 lengths farther back to Neil Morris and Dancing on Testimony as they go out of sight. When they come back in the view, they'll be at the second fence. Murray's Ruler has the lead over the second. He's extended that lead to about 7 lengths. Gold Coit racing in third with Explosive Light in fourth place. Dancing on Testimony now moving into fifth place. Murray's Ruler on top Gold Coit races closest to him in second place and Explosive Light in third as they head towards the third fence. Over the next, Murray's Ruler and David DeMichael still with the lead. Gold Coit and Finello Flynn racing in second place, about 2.5 lengths off the lead, and it's less than a length farther back to Explosive Light. Murray's Ruler on top as they go out of around the course. When they went out of sight, Murray's Ruler had the lead. They come back into view. It's still Murray's Ruler on top by about 5 lengths. Gold Coit races closest to him in second place with Explosive Light in third. Summer Ruckus from the inside racing in fourth place with Dancing on Testimony there also. And Old Firehouse completes the field. As they race towards the sixth fence, Murray's Ruler, where he's been throughout, on top and holding about a 3 to 4 length advantage over Gold Coit. Explosive Light on the inside races in third as Dancing on Testimony and Summer Ruckus, those two dueling for fourth place, and it's a good ways back to Old Firehouse. Murray's Ruler now leads by less than a length as Gold Coit moves up alongside. Explosive Light and Gus Brown saving ground on the inside close up in third place. Summer Ruckus from the inside races in fourth. They head towards the seventh fence. Murray's Ruler with about a 2-length advantage. Murray's Ruler on top, Gold Coit racing in second place and moving. Murray's Ruler racing in second place, Explosive Light in third, and Dancing on Testimony and Neil Morris are moving closest to the leaders from fourth place. They head towards the eighth fence. Gold Coit and Murray's Ruler, their heads apart on the front end. Explosive Light is joined from the outside by Dancing on Testimony. Those two racing in third and fourth place with Summer Ruckus close up in fourth. Heading towards the next fence, Gold Coit from the outside, Murray's Ruler on the inside. They're still dueling neck and neck on the front end. Murray's Ruler with a slight advantage. Explosive Light on the inside, close up in third place. Dancing on Testimony and Summer Ruckus. 4 lengths separates the first 4 horses with Gold Coit and Murray's Ruler. 1/4 mile to go. Gold Coit and Finello Flynn with the lead. Dancing on Testimony and Neil Morris are now moving up on the outside in second place with Explosive Light racing in third as they head towards the second last. Gold Coit. Come back into view. Gold Coit still with the lead. Dancing on Testimony moves up alongside him. They head towards the wire, and Dancing on Testimony now goes to the lead. Gold Coit battling back in second place. Dancing on Testimony by less than a length. Gold Coit, Summer Ruckus, and Explosive Light.
Again, the presentation will be made after the race is made official.
They're all in line, and they're off and running. Ice Strike on the inside races in second place as Taylor's Gold goes to the lead with Talkin' Butter moving up on the outside in third. Over the first fence, Taylor's Gold and Andy Wilson now opening up about a 5-length advantage. Ice Strike racing now moves within about 4 lengths of the lead. It's Taylor's Gold on top, Talkin' Butter racing in second place, Ice Strike in third. When they come back into view, they'll be at the second fence. Taylor's Gold with Talkin' Butter. Ice Strike races in third with Martin Max and Timber Way is the early trailer. Taylor's Gold leads as they go around the turn, going up Heartbreak Hill, heading towards the third fence. Taylor's Gold on top. Ice Strike on the inside races in third place, with Talkin' Butter moving up on the outside in second. Martin Max and Timber Way, the trailer, as they go into the turn. Taylor's Goal and Andy Wilson with the lead. Talkin' Butter now moving in second place. Taylor's Goal with about a 3-length lead. Taylor's Goal had the lead under Andy Wilson. They come back into view. Taylor's Goal still on top. Talkin' Butter stalking him from second place as they go around the turn and head towards the fifth fence. Taylor's Goal with the lead. Talkin' Butter running in second place, with Ice Strike racing in third. As they clear the next, they head now towards the 6th of 12 fences. Taylor's Goal has been on the lead throughout. Talkin' Butter stalks him from second place, with Ice Strike on the inside in third. Martin Max now moving up closer for Gus Brown in fourth place, and Timber Way is fifth, but only about 7 or 8, 9 lengths off the lead. With one more time to go around the course, Taylor's Goal has the lead. Ice Strike now moves through on the inside to challenge Talkin' Butter for second place. Martin Max is another 2 lengths farther back, racing in fourth place, with Timber Way completing the field of 5. At the 7th fence, Taylor's Goal is now joined by Ice Strike on the inside, heads apart fourth. Taylor's Goal and Ice Strike dueling down the backside, with Ice Strike having a slight advantage as they go out of sight. They come back into view at the 8th fence. Ice Strike on top. Talkin' Butter moving up on the outside, with Taylor's Goal from between horses. Ann Finney now goes to the lead on Talkin' Butter. Taylor's Goal races in third place as Ice Strike and Peter Walsh hold on to second place, with Martin Max and Timber Way. Talkin' Butter and Ann Finney on top as they go into the far turn. Talkin' Butter has the lead, but it's still anybody's horse race. It's only about 8 lengths front to back in this 5-horse field. Talkin' Butter is the leader. Martin Max now moving up closer. Up. And they're off and running. Out in the middle of the course, Bredesen Moe and J.P. Gold going to the lead. J.P. Gold now on top, with Bredesen Moe moving in second place. Simply Bob in third as they clear the first of 12 fences. J.P. Gold and Gus Brown with about a 2-length advantage. Bredesen Moe races now moves into third. Bredesen Moe in fourth place with Age of Flight and Spring Warning. When they come back into view, they'll be at the second fence. At the second fence, Simply Bob jumps to the lead for Ann Finney. J.P. Gold running in second place. Hard-Headed Irishman close up in third, with Age of Flight between horses in fourth place. Simply Bob setting the pace towards the third fence. J.P. Gold races closest to him in second place, with Hard-Headed Irishman in third. Age of Flight moving up on the outside in fourth. They clear the third. Simply Bob on top under Ann Finney. J.P. Gold and Hard-Headed Irishman, those two dueling for second and third. As they go out of sight, Simply Bob has the lead. To be done. When they went out of sight, Simply Bob had the lead. They come back into sight. It's still Simply Bob and Ann Finney setting the pace. Peter Walsh has now moved Hard-Headed Irishman into contention on the inside, racing in second place as they head towards the fifth fence. Simply Bob will be there first. Now they head towards the sixth. J.P. Gold and Hard-Headed Irishman, those two dueling for second place. Age of Flight, Spring Warning, and Bredesdon Moe completes the tightly bunched field. There's one more time to go around the course and 6 more fences. Simply Bob by about a length and a half. Hard-Headed Irishman going easily for Peter Walsh on the inside in second place, with J.P. Gold from the outside in third. Bredesdon Moe, Spring Warning, and Age of Flight completes the 6-horse field as they head towards the 7th fence. Simply Bob and Ann Finney with the lead, but here comes Hard-Headed Irishman to join him at the fence and goes to the lead. It's Hard-Headed Irishman on top. Simply Bob racing in the outside to put his head out in front, with Hard-Headed Irishman racing in second place. Age of Flight moves through on the inside to challenge for third, with J.P. Gold right alongside. They head towards the next fence. Dueling on the front end, Hard-Headed Irishman and Simply Bob. Hard-Headed Irishman with a slight advantage. Simply Bob running in second place, with Age of Flight in third. J.P. Gold racing in fourth place as they head towards the next. They've got about a half mile yet to go. Simply Bob and Hard-Headed Irishman, those two dueling on the front end. Then it's a few more lengths back to Age of Flight. Age of Flight now moving through on the inside to take over second place and is moving towards the leader. Hard-Headed Irishman, Age of Flight in just a few moments. With only 2 more fences to go, Hard-Headed Irishman is joined from the outside by Age of Flight under Pat Cooney. Age of Flight goes to lead. Hard-Headed Irishman battling back in second place as they clear the second last. We've got a race as they head towards the final fence. Hard-Headed Irishman on the inside is trying to come back again, with Age of Flight having the lead. It's Age of Flight on top. That was Simply Bob losing his rider. Age of Flight and Patrick Cooney by about 5 lengths. Hard-Headed Irishman in second, with J.P. Gold and Spring Warning.
With winners awards going to honor and silver champagne cooler. We are waiting for the results to be made official.
And they're off and running. Out in the middle, of course, Red Deputy with the lead. Southern Lights there also, with Burley Park now moving through on the inside to take command. It's Burley Park on top. Fresh Combatant now moves up on the outside under Troy Lively to challenge for second, with Southern Light and Red Deputy. Burley Park's the leader. Red Deputy running in second place. Southern Light from between horses in third, with Fresh Combatant racing on the outside in fourth, and that's settled in fifth place, but only about 6 lengths off the lead. Neil Morris sets the pace on Burley Park. He's got about 1.25 lengths to 1.5 lengths advantage over Red Deputy, races in second place under Bitsy. Still has a lead, making about 3 lengths with Red Deputy running in second place. Fresh Combatant in third with Southern Light racing in fourth. And that settle completes the field. Burley Park on top, still with about a 3-length lead. Red Deputy with Fresh Combatant and Southern Light. Burley Park going easily on the front end under Neil Morris. Red Deputy and Bitsy Patterson within striking distance, racing in second place. Southern Lights on the inside in third, with Fresh Combatant moving up on the outside in fourth, and that settle completes the field of 5. Burley Park is the one to catch. Red Deputy closest to him races in second place, about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Burley Park on top. Red Deputy in second place and settled. When they come back into view, they'll have about 1/4 mile to go. Burley Park and Red Deputy now dueling on the front end. They turn for home. Red Deputy goes to the lead. Neil Morris goes to stick on Burley Park in second place, trying to come back again. Red Deputy and Bitsy Patterson with the lead. Burley Park going well in second place, but appears to be no match for the winner. It's Red Deputy under a hand ride, winning this one by about 2.5 to 3 lengths. Red Deputy, Burley Park, that settles, rallies for third.
The winner of the last race, number 4, Red Deputy, and victorious rider, 50 Patterson aboard. I'd like to tell you